Main points will be lost when you advance the week.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So I'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Gordon and Charles Davis.
Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they've got all W's on the ledger so far. A perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
In Tampa Bay tonight, y'all.
Fielding at the 6. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick of the 2008 draft, the man they call Matty Ice, quarterback Matt Ryan.
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved?
Go out.
Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisioned something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
And no sign of him cooling down.
And this is caught inside the 5. A big pickup of 38.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. And here are the Falcon offensive starters.
And the big key is going to be how can these wideouts create separation from the defensive backs? Because we've seen some early success in the passing game in this one, and that's going to need to continue.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends in a touchdown run from Devontae Freeman. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And right away, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they talk about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. They toss to Freeman. And he is into the end zone.
Let's
for a
go.
Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
What's up, fam? Shit, we in Tampa Bay tonight.
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end.
Yeah, we 14-0 right now,
The
though.
Buccaneers offensive unit back
First.
out on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, Winston. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep, Deontay Harris. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Heading back onto the field, here's a look at Devontae Freeman now. Man, those numbers from last week. What do you call a game like that? Monumental? A career game?
Yeah, every one of those adjectives you can put along. Monumental, mammoth, massive. But you also know that he wants another one just like it in this game. He doesn't plan on slowing down.
Man, if he duplicates that would be history. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And that's going to be incomplete.
Come on,
They're trying to take
man.
a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Y'all got to get y'all get together, Falcons. Come on now. Not tonight. Y'all got to get it together.
He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes.
Get in there.
That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The run there on 1st down gets him a yard to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And one advantage for this offensive unit is the big target, Mike Evans.
Play to his strength, his size and catch radius. Throw it up there, let him go get it.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Working out of the gun, Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The starters defensively now for the Falcons. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Jameis to throw it. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. On the return, Harris. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. And back onto the field now comes Devontae Freeman. And he's found the end zone twice. And now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
They run. Devontae Freeman.
Go, Freeman. Go, Freeman.
Touchdown, Falcons.
That's what I'm talking about.
Devontae Freeman doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening.
They want for the catching.
Falcons push further out in front. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, they're stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, and normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
That one, 28 yards on the ground.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Extra tight ends, extra deep. They want to run the football. That means they want to run it inside. You get strung out on the perimeter. Here we go.
And we saw this
bigger runs later.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. the tape for you. On his way to a historic performance with 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pull it. And that rushing touchdown is Ford puts him just one shy of the NFL.
Let's go, y'all. Dirt birds in the building.
punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
You know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit, he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now with all the work he's getting.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
James, thanks for the thumbs up, bro.
Out in the pattern, and in this situation, what the quarterback has to do, act as his own blitz control.
He's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect him. He's just got to get rid of the ball and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
A good run there on 1st down. It'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive line? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can't get in space and break a tackle.
Inside the 5 and the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there. Now they'll have it 1st and goal. A or so east of here.
In halftime, y'all.
Thanks very much. All to get to here is some of the division races starting to take shape. We move around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get started over at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the Eagles who are out in front. Carson Wentz with a touchdown pass there. Next we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Anthony Miller, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get back to the center of the U.S. and check it out. At home in Kansas City. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting L.A. Chargers. The Chiefs trying to cut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they can get it. This game is the former MVP, Matt Ryan, with a strong first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front. As we hand things back over to Brandon Godwin and Charles Davis.
Shout out to that James guy, thumbs up. Shout out James guy. Shout out James guy. Shout out. Give me live in this thing. Give me live in this thing. Yo.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they? They're down good right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm the whole team down. Right now, you're down big, you're being strong. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. At the 33, ball going to pick up a bit. That one was a little bit of a hole, but close in quickly at the end. There's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll go again to Jones. Harris now to return. Sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And out will come the offense.
It's the young about the track. Let's get it.
Let's go, yo. Let's be live in the frame. Let's go, yo. Let's be live in the frame. Let's go, yo. Thumb it up, let's go, yo. Thumb it up, back it up, let's go, yo. Let's be live in it, let's go, yo. Let's be live in it, let's be live in it, let's be live in it. Thumb it up, yo. Come on. Let's be live in it, let's be live in it, let's be live in it. X-Mine. X-Mine in the building. Chain Breezy in the building. X-Mine in the building. Chain Breezy in the building. X-Mine in the building. Chain Breezy in the building. Chain Breezy. Chain Breezy. X-Mine in the building. Jay Breezy in the building, X-Mine in the building, James Guyton in the building. Shout out to all three of y'all, man. Let's go. Jay Breezy in the building, X-Mine in the building, James Guyton in the building. Hey. Shout out to the three in the building. Shout out to the three in the building. James Guyton in the building. Jay Breezy in the building. X-Mine in the building. X-Mine in the building. Yeah. What up with y'all, man? I appreciate y'all coming through. Yeah. Yeah. You know how we do. We keep it litty. We keep it litty. It's going up, hey, it's going up. It's going up, hey, it's going up. X-Man said, yeah, it's going up. Jay Breezy, it's going up, hey. That's what's up, bro. Dallas 80, St. Louis Rams 6. You see what's going on? Tampa Bay getting it done up. That's what's up.
It's so nice to hear you have to give kudos to the defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right?
Yeah, you do. I am.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn.
What up, Jay Breezy?
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Alex made this game.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rolling it into the end zone for 6.
You know how we do it. Let's get them in.
And you can bet they're bringing two hands on the ball here.
Like, comment, share, subscribe to that boy, Mr. Man. Like, comment, share, subscribe to that boy, living the man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe to that boy, living the man. Living the man. Hey, shouts out to Jay Breezy. Shouts out to X-Mine. Hey, shouts out to James Guyton. Shout out to the three in the building. Shouts out to the boys in the building. Shouts out to the people in the chat. Hey, shouts out to the people in the chat. You know we keep it crunk and we gon' keep it lit. Shouts out to the people in the chat. Shouts out to the people in the chat. You know we keep it lit. You know we keep it wrong. You know we keep it lit. You know we keep it wrong. Hey, yeah, we like and then we comment and we share. Subscribe, like, comment, share, subscribe. Throw it up, throw them likes up. Throw them likes up. Throw them likes up. Throw them likes up. Turn your lights up. Throw them lights up. Throw it up, y'all. Throw it up, y'all. Throw them lights up. turn them lights up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up, y'all. Turn them lights up. Turn it up, y'all. Turn them lights up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up, yeah. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. If you comment, share, subscribe. Comment, share, subscribe. What up, Jay Breezy? Shout out to Jay Breezy in the building, a.k.a. living with the Hendersons. Big shout outs to him, y'all. Drop them links, grow up, man. Drop them links, man. Y'all go the right way, man. Connect the right way. Reach them numbers, reach them up high. Hey. Hey. It's going down. Y'all see what's going on. I gave y'all one game today, and I'll give y'all another tonight, man.
Instincts created, and rather than think about that all the time, and that's what I try to preach.
Y'all, man. Check with your boy, man. What up with it? Huh? Hello. Let's go, Falcons.
21 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now let's discuss Julio Jones. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him in here for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him?
Oh, Andy caught it.
We've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones.
No way you got that back.
Gets all well, maybe for the defense, it does. Not for us who are watching it.
No way.
You can just about knock him down to 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. Think about this. That's a struggle for him. It's a big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdown. Not this time. No matter how many people kick the coverage, he found a way to beat it.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. They're able to get the connection on a long touchdown pass, and that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. Time for the touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the
What's up, Brady Gang Collection? Brady Gang Collection in the building, y'all.
They're just looking for anything to grab on.
What up? What up? Brady Gang Collection in the building. Y'all show us some love. You know how we do it in here. Shout out to the people in the building. Brady Gang Collection, Jake Breezy, X-Main Gaming, and shout out to James Gang, man. Shout out to y'all, yo.
Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side and try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point.
What's going on, sis?
And that is incomplete.
Nice of you to drop by. How you been?
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's Bradley Pena now, as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay.
Let's go, y'all.
This is taken at the 18.
Nope, ain't going that way.
Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. Getting set to go again on offense. We get a peek at Julio Jones now.
Hey.
What a game for him.
up, Jay Breezy? Jay Breezy in the building, y'all. Ready Game Collection. Shout out to the people in the chat. X-Man Gaming, James Guyton, man. Shout out to y'all, yo. Let's get it. Y'all know what to do. If y'all know, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe, man, to your boy. Living with the mayhands, man. We keep it live and direct and lit. Just like that. When it came right back. You know how we do. Y'all drop y'all links. Connect the right way. Let's grow them channels. Shout out to the people, man. Shout out to the people in the chat. Now how we do it. Be live and direct with it. Let's go. Live and direct with it. We stay lit. Peace, love, and respect. You know how we do. Yeah. Yeah. Breezy in the building, Ready Game Collection, X-Man Gaming, James Guyton in the building, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Yeah. What up with it, Jake Breezy? Let's get it poppin', y'all. Let's get it poppin'. Let's get the likes up, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get it poppin', y'all. We gon' like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get it poppin', y'all. Hey, let's get it poppin', y'all. Hey, y'all. It's that boy living with the mayhem. You know we gon' like, comment, share, and subscribe to every channel that we gon' fly through. We showin' every channel that we gon' fly through. Stack this channel, we like it, we comment, we share it and subscribe. We showin' love back to the show the same ride. Tell they show the same ride. Hey, we gon' like, we gon' comment, we gon' share, let's subscribe. We gon' get it back to that. You know we gon' try. We gon' like it, we gon' comment, we gon' share, let's subscribe. We gon' show that love back if they show the same thing. We gon' like it, we gon' comment, we gon' share, we gon' subscribe. We gon' like it, we gon' comment, we gon' share, let's subscribe. We gon' keep it litty. We gon' keep it crunk, we gon' keep it litty, channel keep it crunk. We at the fourth quarter, we going through the Falcons, looking this, looking like this. We got that 112 for the Falcons, looking this, they got nothing, cause they so sorry. Hey, we in the fourth quarter, 112 to 0, Tampa Bay ain't got nothing, no dirty bird. Ain't got nothing on the dirty bird, hey. Ain't got nothing on the dirty birds. Ain't got nothing on the dirty birds. Hey, yo, shout out to Jay Breezy, man. Brady Gang Collection. Shout out to everybody, man.
Down on the scoreboard right now.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on the punt for Tampa Bay. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 40-yard line. Escapes the defender and looks free. And there he goes again. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Almost the entire length of the field. A punt return of 97 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And primarily, the head coach might have the fourth phase. That's the coach. He'll tell the owners to get a contract to get a new contract off of this win. Fairbairn good with the extra point. Swell by one more. So his big play capability on full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Tampa Bay onto the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it? It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? You don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll drop the throw, and now another one thrown incomplete. To be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is
Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. right, y'all, we back. Let's keep going. What is that melody?
And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. He'll return it from the 6.
What is that melody?
Terrific return. 30 yards alone. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The score speaks for itself. You're starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I was going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated 3 games in a row. There were wrong, and in none of them, the starting quarterback would ever come out of the game.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for the Falcons touchdown. Julio Jones with his 28th touchdown. Drawing all of Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. As his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans.
What up, James Money?
People are thinking, how can I get some more scores?
Shout out to James Money in the building.
They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And last drive,
Hey.
on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
You gotta find a way to get the ball in the hands of the playmakers, give them some space, and make them first down and get some momentum going. That's been a struggle for them throughout the game. And we have all that possession. It's hard to just say,
Let's go get their little points. Aside. Go get their little points.
His 2nd touchdown
We ain't
of the
hurting.
season. And the Bucs are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
Damn, fans
So
are
they will get on the scoreboard here. Give credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0.
Hey, bring that shit up, Chase.
not very nice, is it?
They haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Extra point by Gay is up and good. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Hey, bring that shit up, Chase.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's loose again.
All the way home. Now that's how we do it. All the way home.
5 yards on the kick return. And his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising.
Bam, stepped out.
Touchdowns coming back to 25 instead of the 20. When guys feel that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will extend
What's up, Finesse the Dunn? Finesse the Dunn in the building.
Not wanting to risk an injury.
Yeah. Let's get him up. Finesse the Dunn in the building, y'all.
Here's Bradley Binion now. As he's on
Salute, fam. All the way 100.
On the return, Harris. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but it's brought down after a huge return there. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as they begin in enemy territory already.
I know, right? I appreciate you coming through, Finesse.
Now Ryan on first down, looking for the end zone, and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And for them, this training just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
It's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence.
Ah, shit. In the goofy movie.
Confidence against their opponents now.
I don't think we got it.
Coming and think, we got no shot to beat this team.
Made it.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Fairbairn good with the
Nah, it was all good.
The lead will swell by one more.
It was all good. I was finna say they better give us that, and that was a whole touchdown. No, we don't play that. We need that. I'm trying to get out of Tampa Bay.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
And the punt from deep
How you been, though, Finesse?
which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
I know, right?
For now, it's a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on
They gave it to us still.
and hopefully flip the field.
And just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Richard, the running back. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with
I've been good. I've been good. Doing a lot of streaming, trying to catch up to my fans.
Get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Working on new episodes and everything, bro.
Second down. Winston. And the Falcons grab it. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in. But not very far.
I'm always the greatest artist our race has ever produced.
I know,
You
right?
can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline.
JH556 in the building. What up, what up?
Yeah, I think you got to let him play.
JH in the building.
Forces fourth down. Great return there. Robinson weaving his way for 31 yards. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And if you view that, it should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there. Riley Jones, 45 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. Haven't seen it going wrong with that. It's been confidence because they have that great coverage. It's a bit, and now it's got good Does he need to build a new trophy room?
Yeah. A couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for trophy room.
How's everybody been doing though?
And I'll guarantee you, he's going to reward the rest of the offensive unit after this as well for helping him get
How you
to
been,
this.
JH?
This is just Fairbairn down to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as he gets added on to their big lead. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive to get into the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. They've lost this one. Their offense is struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that. Coaches want to talk about one time.
Been alright.
And when you're losing late in the game like this,
And let's do it. Who wants the football? The Falcons grab it. And inside the red zone. On the 16-yard line.
when you're kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. It's really something that we've seen all game with them, isn't it?
What?
Down this big in the
What?
Now let's discuss Julio Jones. And he is just one reception away from 10 in this game. I don't think he can do defensively, but something has to be altered, doesn't it?
I know they will. We tried to cover a person who's having a game like this. You try to vary what you're doing, try to change things up, try to fool them occasionally. It's never good for the quarterbacks that maybe don't read the coverage correctly. But now it's going to get set.
On first down, Freeman. And a broken tackle could not free him. Taken down right at the 10-yard line. They'll get a nice chunk there on first and 1, and then 2nd and 4. Again, that one to Freeman. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. That's going to get the third.
And for me, that touchdown is going to start grinning behind him on the other sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
And that's the clincher. That will be icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
That's what's up.
It's through the end zone for a touchback. Back now
I hope it's a good success though.
defense.
I hope it is.
Another step forward due to the
Y'all be careful out there.
You definitely want to finish things off with Williams coming around the rim. And it's tough.
They got to him again. Bailey in there to get him.
Wayne got to go next, y'all.
Thanks for tuning in.
Alright, y'all. So the next game gonna be like, let me see what we got. Look like we got the Minnesota Vikings going against the Atlanta Falcons. This is gonna be later on today's game, since it's past midnight. But what I want to do, man, I want to appreciate everybody that came through, man, kicking it with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Showing a lot of love. And you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all kicking it with me and coming through and showing a lot of love and support, man. And y'all hanging with your boy. But like I say, man, tomorrow, later on game will be Minnesota Vikings against the Atlanta Falcons. So y'all stay with y'all seats, man. Y'all make sure y'all got y'all tickets, man, because it's finna go down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it litty. You gotta keep it crunk. Y'all already know. Peace, love, and respect. And I know y'all gonna be crunk with me when I get down to this next live stream, man. Peace out.